What the hell was that all about? Was I about to get robbed? This man said, you will come crawling back to my arms eventually. And your first thought was, am I getting robbed? No. My first thought would have been like, oh my God, a stalker found me. I didn't know I had a stalker. I didn't think I was special enough to have a stalker. And now I have a stalker. It's over with. I'm dead. That, like, he's going to be like, marry me or I'm going to you. But she was like, oh my God, someone's holding me down and telling me that I'm going to run back to their arms. I'm getting robbed. That's what you sound like, voyia in the game. That's what you sound like. Hello and welcome back to Circus of Stars. Oh man, y'all don't know how much I love y'all and how much y'all make my day. So someone asked me a interesting question and they're like, are you the same off camera as you are on camera? I can honestly answer that and say, no, I am not. And here's where the difference is. First off, I cuss. Y'all might have heard one cuss word slip yesterday because I got passionate about something. But I cuss when I'm angry. I cuss when I'm excited. And it just happens, okay? That's one. Two, I'm a little more shy until I feel comfortable around you. Then I open up and I can't shut up. And I know y'all be like, oh, I love your voice, voyia. I want to hear you talk. But when I'm talking about something I'm passionate about, I could talk for hours. So some of y'all might not like that. Some of y'all might be like, God, like I love her videos. She's an amazing person. She has a good heart. But can she shut up? Oh my God. Anyways, if you're new here, hi, I'm voyia. I play a variety of games. If you ever want me to play something, please don't hesitate to ask. I will do my best to get to the game. But right now, I'm playing Circus of Stars. We left off on something heavy. I know y'all hear the air on, so there's going to be a jump skip. I hate when people mention the jump skips because I'm a creator. I'm not going to leave every snork, fart, burp, or cough or anybody interrupting my video in the video. I want y'all to enjoy the story. Not what's in her background. But sorry, if you can't tell, I just had coffee and that's what happens when you have ADHD. But yes, we left off on something heavy. Okay. Our dad died. Yeah. But we weren't close with our dad. And we found our friend Gaoyang. I think that was his name. And we met Armand. And we even met Angel, quote unquote Angel. She says she doesn't want to be called that. So one person called her Angie. I don't know. But yeah, we left off on some heavy stuff. And I would like to continue this. So if you're excited to see what happens between Armand and Gaoyang and everybody else, please join in and let's begin. ... I've been here for over half an hour, and they've yet to give me any useful information. I gotta go change something. I just saw that the what you call it was moving slow, so y'all know I like my text be fast. At some point, I stopped listening to them talk while they tried to give me their condolences, which I frankly couldn't care less about. Should I cry? They look more upset than me. I want to go home. I mean, at least they semi-care. And also, I heard that it was kind of loud, so I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. I know this is a tough time for you, and we can get you help to cope with the situation if needed. I don't think I've ever seen a policeman this upset over someone else's relative death. Why does he look like he's the one about to cry? He also talks more than my professor does. Never thought I'd see the day where someone could break his record, but it's not like his death is going to change anything. Sorry, I'm trying not to cough, you guys. Anything about my life. Does this mean I have to go back to Silos again? It's not like I got anything out of going yesterday. Something doesn't feel right, though, about the whole situation. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. I have nothing better to do. But what to do about this guy? Would you like us to This is a lot for me to handle right now, so could I please get some alone time? Well, sob. I hate when people are more upset about your relative dying than you are. Like, do you not think that I'm not hurting too, but now I have to deal with your pain as well? And I'm not the right person to deal with grief well, because I'm very empathetic. Okay, they just stopped clapping and stuff. Anyway, not clapping, the sound went off in the background. But I'm very empathetic and I feel your pain. So if you're sitting in front of me and you're crying, you're going to prompt me to cry. It's like I feel your emotion and I feel it hard. So like if you're crying, if you're excited in front of me, I'm excited. I feed off everyone's emotions. So if you're excited, I'm excited. If you're sad, I'm sad now. If you're crying in front of me, you best believe my waterworks will drop. And quick too. I'm a Cancer, okay? I will cry over any and everything. Stop. It's just so hard, you know? I understand. I'll leave you to get your feelings out. He's finally gone, excuse me. Now, let's get out of this place. Finally, oh my God. Sorry you guys gonna hear me move the mic. 11:52 a.m. My head hurts. I hadn't got proper sleep for the past 2 nights. What's with people calling me at 8 in the morning? Oh my God. If you call me before 8, somebody better be dead. Where was I going again? Oh yeah. I want a drink first. Making your way to the new cafe opening, you take a closer look at the menu. What should I order? Let's see. An iced Americano, a smoothie, or a sweet tea? It's 8 in the morning. I would get a coffee, but a smoothie sounds way better. I would absolutely down a smoothie. If I could have smoothies every day, I promise you I'd be drinking smoothies every day. And I heard that people be doing smoothie diets. Oh my God. Heck yeah. But I'll say smoothie. You order a sweet fruit smoothie on their breakfast menu, which was relatively cheap for its content. Taking a sip, you savor the sweet taste that hits your tongue. Now, let's go. As you reach the outside of the building, security were surrounding the entrance with angry people in front of them. Cameras flashed and microphones were being shoved in security faces. The many civilians and new reporters had no sympathy for the poor guards that had to deal with that madness, but you knew all too well what it felt like. ... Get out of my driveway. We want to know, what is your affiliation with the former Gaoyang? Is this scandal true? Oh my God. I wouldn't mind being hassled by reporters because I have mastered the art of ignoring people. Like if you get on my nerves and stuff, you could be going crazy on the side of me and I could ignore you and sip my coffee in peace. Like I have mastered it. This is growing up in the house with 50 people and about 80% of them hate you. So you master something and I've mastered the art of ignoring people. So reporters, by all means, if you want to hassle voyia, by all means, but just know you're going to probably get ignored. The cameras continued to flash from the window, blinding you. Jesus, that did blind me. I said, stop, leave me alone. Jesus, that is blinding me. Oh my God. ... Jesus, my eyes. Oh my God. The security kept getting pestered more and more. Please, calm down. No one is allowed in the building except staff as of this moment. Staff. We kindly ask that you take a step back. Go to hell. We want answers. The hell are you talking about, lady? I just want my money back. You want to at least give us our money back for the show you never did. The selfish people only want money. You don't even care about the bigger picture. Like you know my life. You just care for media press. What did you just say? Please, calm down. The chaos was getting worse and the anger progressively grew. The security guards looked stressed out, not sure what to do about the situation. Excuse me, but what's happening? Sorry, but we're not allowed to let anyone in at the moment. There was an incident with the circus director and we were instructed to not let anyone in. Do you think you can give me a pass on that? I know what happened about my father and all. I'm just trying to assess the situation.
You were the director's child?
Pretty much. I can show you proof if you need it.
No need, I believe you, but it's just that we were specifically instructed to not let anyone in but staff in.
Not let anyone but staff in. You really can't let me in?
There's nothing we can do.
That was a bust. I still need to get inside though. What should I do? I think we should... I don't want to keep badgering the security. They already have reporters in their face. They got people yelling over the reporters, and the reporters are just eating this up, so no one's going to help. But also don't want to bribe them because the reporters might see it and be like, oh, she's doing that. Plus, I shouldn't have to bribe you to let me in my father's business or whatever. But let's just find another way inside. They're clearly not going to let me in anytime soon, so let's just find another entrance. There's too many people for them to notice, even if I snooped around a bit. You leave the area and begin to scope out the rest of the building. 10 minutes pass by. This is so boring. The building doesn't have a single entrance anywhere else. You keep walking and you find an alleyway right around the corner, almost hidden from the rest of the street. You continue to look around the area when you manage to see a familiar face. He was a tall stature with dark red hair. Oh, Armand, right? With a tattoo trailing down his neck were definitely not mistakable traits. He had a cigarette in one hand while the other struggled to get the lighter to work. It is. Hello. He's a cutie pie. I'm going to kill that guy who sold me this defective lighter. I left my other one with Angie, so I'm stuck with the cheap garbage. I wonder if... Armand? His train of thought broke as you called out his name, with a puzzled look on his face. It's you again. It seems that we keep bumping into each other these days, and we only just met. He tucked his cigarette back into the box and hides it back into his pockets. He then looks at you confused once more, and you stare back. Now that I think about it, you never did give me your name. I didn't? You recall your first meeting with Armand to be quite short, and it never occurred to you that you've yet to properly introduce yourself to him. Your main focus before was to find Gaoyang, so you never noticed. Oh yeah, well, my name's Voyia.
Voyia, huh?
Pretty. Oh! You cannot say stuff like that to me and you look this good. How dare you? Oh my goodness. The fact that he said it.
But what are you doing here?
Oh yeah. You explain what happened at the front entrance of the building to Armand, from the crazy reporters to the money-hungry mob.
Oh yeah, that was Gaoyang's doing.
Hearing his name brought back unpleasant memories from the day before. Your face shows a clear sign of annoyance, which Armand very easily picked up on.
I'm assuming your reunion didn't go as planned?
I don't really want to talk about it.
Don't be too harsh on him. He has a lot going on yesterday.
I did too, okay? It was my birthday. I wanted to reunite with my childhood friend, and then he just ghosted me like I was nothing. He treated me bad just to find out that he do want these double chocolate chip booty cheeks. But he didn't spare me 1 minute when we finally see each other again after 4 years. I'd be surprised if I wasn't mad after that.
Well, I won't pry since it's your business. Everyone has their own thing going on, and I'm not one to judge. Anyways, I'm technically not allowed back into the building either, since too much stuff is happening inside and they don't want anyone to get hurt. But I can answer any questions you might have.
Really?
Sure.
Gathering some information. That might be good for us. Might be a good thing. Ask about the incident. Ask about your father's issues. Ask about the circus tropes. I think if they're going to let me go from top to bottom, I'm going to ask all three. So ask about my father's issue. If they're going to let me do it all. You mentioned something about him having problems. Well, I already knew he had mental problems before, but what were you talking about? That. Amon took a moment to think about your question before replying. Not much I can really say about it, besides the fact that he's been getting sicker recently. He's been getting sicker. Okay. I'm not sure why that had made him more strict than before, but he's been whispering to himself a lot, and he always got this look in his eyes. Was my father schizo? Like heavy schizo? Sounds like this leaning towards he was either like paranoid or schizophrenic, maybe. Which those both can also correlate with each other. Not much different than what I already know, but whispers? Strange. Any other questions? Asks about the incident. So what happened last night with, my dad? Oh yeah, I'm not surprised you got the news so soon, but it's pretty much everything that you already know. During one of the later night shows, he stepped onto the stage to do his final speech, but before he really said anything, the light must have snapped and landed right on him. So there was a whole show. He did a final speech, and in the final speech, a light just randomly snapped. He was declared dead not too long after that. At least he got to perform one last show. And you're not sad about it? Do you want me to be? His statement almost made you sound a little hypocritical, since you barely even shed a tear when the news came. I was just about to say, Voyia, are you sad about it? Because it kind of... you can't expect somebody to feel sorry. And I guess she could have a reason to feel this way, because you guys hang around my father more than I ever could, and he was around y'all more, so you guys could have developed some type of relationship in a sense. But again, that's my blood, and I went to go see him, so I obviously still love him in some way. Maybe, I don't know. Interesting. But yeah, never mind. I'm not one to get emotional over things like that. Any other questions? Yes, about the circus troupe. What you guys are hearing right now is my elbow. I leaned on my desk and it made that that makes my stomach turn. There's so many people now. What happened to the last 4 years I was gone? Well, we did a lot of renovations for the main building, but we have a lot more going on than just the main act. By main act, I suppose you mean what I was supposed to see yesterday? Pretty much. Unless you ignore the ads. I'm pretty sure you know we've branched out into other businesses than just doing acrobats and stunts. We hold shows every once in a while, but we have a club/bar branch, and even a facility just for children. You made a club? Don't worry too much about that, but if you're looking for something more circus themed, then I wouldn't really suggest going. It's pretty much any old club. I don't want to go to a club. I don't even like clubs in the first place, but I dang sure don't want to go to a club themed circus or a circus themed club. Sorry. Dyslexic kicks in sometime. Anyways, yeah, I don't think I want to. Would you go to a circus themed club? I wouldn't. What about the people in the troupe? I did not do that. Thank you. Well, there's me, Gaoyang, and Angie. We've worked longer than most of the people here, which is why Gaoyang is always so hard on them. Angie was the girl you probably saw on stage yesterday. The girl with the black hair and the small blue streaks and the fair complexion pops into your head. The girl the announcer called Angel. Angie's real name is Angelica.
I mean, that's a cute name, but I think Angie is more fun. I like you. I really do. I like Armand. If I had to choose at this point, until I learn more about my childhood friend, if I have to choose a love interest, Armand might be the choice. You'll meet her again someday. Or never. Who knows? Any other questions? No, that's it. Thank you. I don't have any more. I think that's all the questions I have for now. Well, come find me anytime if you have any more. Uh-oh. Ring, ring, ring. Before Armand could finish his statement, the buzzing from his phone cut him off. He shuffles his hand around in his pocket before pulling out his phone to answer the call. Hello? What happened to now? Excuse me? His face contorts from relaxed to stress in a matter of seconds. He hangs up the phone and tucks it back into his pocket before turning back to you. Hey, listen, I gotta go, but hope everything works out for you. Find me next time you've got any more questions, okay? Wait, but where am I supposed to... Before you could ask him where you're supposed to find him again, he disappears around the corner faster than the speed of light. What am I supposed to do now? There wasn't much left you could do, since entering the building wasn't an option and your only ticket into the building just left. After taking a second to think, you decide to just let the situation be and go home. No use in worrying about it now. I'm pretty hungry too. Maybe I can ask Celine if she wants to get some food or something. Where should I go? So, I'm the type of person that strongly believe if you got something going on, right? It's okay to pick up something, get some takeout or something. But I'm also the type of person that strongly believes, y'all gonna hear my mic moving, okay? I'm the type of person that strongly believes that if you're not feeling good, it's better not to cook, because if you cook while you're not feeling good, all that emotion inside of your body goes into your food, so you can taste that emotion, and then your food doesn't come out the way you want it to. It's weird to explain to people, but like if you're sad, you can taste that in the food. If you're angry, you can taste that in the food. And not to mention, you make more mistakes. But I'm going to cook at home. It doesn't sound like my character's too fazed by this. A little confused, a little like wanting answers more than anything. But it doesn't seem like my character's too fazed by this. And me personally, if my blood father passed away, I wouldn't care. But if my big guy... Oh, I'm going to be devastated, rolling on the floor, sobbing. And you guys think like, oh, that's a joke. I'm making a joke out of it. But my big guy has been there for me for years. So I'm going to be hurt. The way I will probably take a break from YouTube for a while, or just take a break from playing anything that's father related. But I don't know if I feel like when it comes to my actual blood father, I wouldn't feel bad if he died. I'd be sad that he passed because he brought me in this world. I wouldn't be here without him. Regardless if we have a relationship or not, I wouldn't be here without him and my mom. But that's all he's ever given me. But we're gonna make food. Some food does sound nice. You continue to walk back out the alleyway, brainstorming ideas about what to eat. Maybe something spicy or sweet. Thud. Did we just get attacked? Hello? Voya's POV. Okay. Dots. A lot of dots. Everything feels hazy. When's the last time you've eaten anything? What? My body felt paralyzed. I couldn't make out much. 1 second I was planning on getting food, and now my body feels like there's a huge weight on me. Is it in my head? Did I skip something just now? Have I just been too exhausted to notice? If you move too much, you hurt yourself. Who's talking to me? Am I going insane? The weight on my body gets stronger and stronger. It's as if someone's holding me down. I didn't expect you to pass out. Maybe I should have lessened the dosage. A man's voice?
I felt someone's arm holding me up as my body still felt like lead weighing me down. The sudden realization that a total stranger was pinning me down hit me like a truck. Is that? Oh my God. I knew he wanted these double chocolate chip booty cheeks. He just needed to ask. That's all he had to do. Shh. I tried pushing the man off of me, but my arms were too weak. Who the hell are you? You hadn't changed one bit. You're still as cautious as ever. Well, that's just who you are, right? If you didn't, then you wouldn't be you. He kept speaking on, but all the words sounded jumbled. I wonder how long it'll take you to notice. What? What the hell are you talking about? You're so naive, it kills me. You know, your curiosity will end up being your demise. And at the end of the day, none of it will matter anyways. You keep looking and looking for what purpose? To satisfy your curiosity? No matter what you do, nothing will change in the end. You know that, right? After all. The man grips tightens on my arms before leaning his head next to my ear. You'll come crawling back into my arms, right? This is definitely Gaoyang. Gaoyang, get out. Oh my, you had a chance. Gaoyang had a chance to have all of this. He was fine. Armand and Gaoyang is fine. And then you want to act like, I don't even know who this is. I don't do autographs. Get out of here. You could have had this. You could have had a taste of all of this, and you messed it up. So get out of here. Something triggered in me. It's like my body told me I needed to run. Now. Hey, it wouldn't let me. No, you're not doing that to me. It would not let me. My cursor disappeared. What? I didn't even click on anything else. Sometimes the cursor disappears if I click on OBS. Nothing. I was not clicking on anything. Y'all would have heard the clicking. Y'all would have heard me clicking. See how you can. Oh man, I messed up the screen. Oh dang it, I messed up the game. Okay, I'm back here. I messed up the game. I couldn't get it to work. Stuff was happening. I'm angry. Everything is making me angry. My cursor is still up here. Okay, my cursor disappeared when there was time to click or anything. Okay, right. ... Okay, something triggered. Run now. Okay, kick, push him. You managed to gather enough energy to give. I don't know why I push him sounded better. I just feel like the way this person is on me, like my brain was like as if they're laying on me and I'm on my stomach. Okay, so that's how my brain has imagined this. I'm on my stomach, laying down, and they're holding me down. So it's better to try to push them instead of kick them, because kicking them is probably not going to do much. But if I push them and knock them off balance, then I can get up and run. Okay, that's where my brain is. Okay, we pushed him. Let's see if it worked. You managed to gather all the energy to give one good push at him in order to escape. This thankfully worked, causing him to stumble backwards, giving me enough time to run. Who knew I had that much energy in me? Look, when that adrenaline is pumping, you got that energy. That's what I'm talking about, voyia. Get out of there. Certainly not me, considering I was pretty much just a limp noodle 2 seconds ago. But we got out of there. Go to the police station right now. If she does not go to the police station. Second person's POV. The adrenaline built up in your body finally wore out after 10 minutes of running in the street like a lunatic. He didn't follow me, right? What the hell was that all about? Was I about to get robbed? This man said, you will come crawling back to my arms eventually. And your first thought was, am I getting robbed? No. My first thought would have been like, oh my God, a stalker found me. I didn't know I had a stalker. I didn't think I was special enough to have a stalker. And now I have a stalker. It's over with. I'm dead. Like he's going to be like, marry me or I'm going to you. Mm-mm. But you was like, oh my God, someone's holding me down and telling me that I'm going to run back to their arms. I'm getting robbed. That's what you sound like, voyia in the game. That's what you sound like. But he didn't take anything. And what was he talking about? You try to recollect your hazy memory from the encounter, but everything stays a blur. Why does this stuff always happen to me? You catch your breath and double check that he wasn't still following you. I'm just going to go home before I bump into another creepy person. You walk back to your apartment, making sure you weren't followed after the exhausting day you just had. Go to the police. People always like, oh my God, the police never help. The police never work. The police. This is one of those times where I'm 100% for sure if you walked into a police station and said, I just got held down in an alley. I wasn't for sure what they were trying to do, but they were whispering all this crazy stuff in my ear. I didn't see the person. I pushed them off of me and I took off running. I need y'all help. Even if they don't find the person, maybe you knocked him down and knocked something off of him that can identify him. Maybe there's a camera that saw him running out of the alleyway. So much that could have happened. I'm just saying. And now I think that Armand was called by Gaoyang, and Gaoyang, close your refrigerator, and Gaoyang ambushed me in the alleyway. Close your cabinet, close your refrigerator, close the cabinet. Get the, oh my God. My OCD is kicking in and I just want to clean her kitchen. I'm finally home. Growls. Your hunger finally catches up to you with your stomach rumbling as loud as ever. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let's just order takeout. I'm too tired to cook. You dig around your pockets and look for your phone. To your surprise, you felt another small piece of paper stuck deep into the pockets of your jacket. A clown. You open the note to find a small picture of a clown. Where'd this come from? Who cares? That's another day's problem. You tucked the paper into one of the kitchen drawers and pulled up a delivery app. What should I get? Well, hopefully we can get something nice. A few minutes later, the doorbell rang and you picked up your food from the front door. Still warm. You finished your dinner, savoring each bite slowly. It wasn't particularly anything special, but after the long day, it tastes like heaven. Oh my God, yesterday I had that happen to me. I don't even like KFC, right? I'm going to tell a small story, so if you want to skip it, please go ahead and skip it. I'm going to start saying that because people are like, oh my gosh, she won't shut up. So I had a boyfriend, and this boyfriend, not Song, this boyfriend would constantly want to eat KFC. And I'm like, baby, can we please eat something else? Like, he would come pick me up from work at the time, and he would always be like, you want to get something to eat? And I'd be like, sure. And then that's where the conversation stops. And I just know we're going to KFC. Don't even say it. I already know. So when he did that, it made it so annoying because I'm like, KFC again. Ugh. But in a way, I was like, okay, maybe it won't be too bad, right? So with that being said, it's kind of like every day, even on the weekends when I didn't have to work, because I was in college, I was working at the same time as a CNA. I think this is when I was a CNA before I was a med tech, but I was a CNA at the time. And my goodness, when I tell you, every day, and I was just like, I don't like KFC. And then we got into an argument about it, and then we broke up that day. That relationship only lasted a week. I'm the type of person that like, you showed your true colors, cut. You were mean to me, cut. Cut, blocked, everything. So yeah, I hate KFC. But yesterday, I had KFC in a long time, like for the first time in a long time. And it was so good. I was like, oh my God, this chicken tender is good. It smacks so good. This is the best chicken tender I ever had. And I just don't know if because I had a long day yesterday or something. I don't know. I did have a very long day. It was just, ugh. It wasn't particularly anything special. Oh, we were at this already. I need a nap after all that food. Wait. I can't get distracted by food. I still need to find something to defend myself with. I'm not getting robbed again. Are you even missing anything, Voyia? You're missing your mind, of course. Maybe that hazy blur knocked everything out of you, but literally, you did not get robbed. Are you even missing anything? But does it count as robbery if you didn't take anything? I guess that's not really the point. What should I bring with me tomorrow? A taser, a knife, pepper spray. I'm going to save it right here. So I think bringing the knife might get us messed up. The pepper spray, it's so easy to pepper spray yourself. A lot of people don't understand. It's so easy to accidentally pepper spray yourself. The wrong gust of wind, and that pepper spray is going to hit you too. So you don't want that. And if the man lands on top of them, hold them down, you pulling out pepper spray to spray in their face while they're on top of you, what do you think is going to happen? That's right. My girlies, my guys are smart on this channel. We all know what's going to happen if the person's on top of you and you pepper spray them while they're on top of you. Then, I mean, if it's your only choice, then take the burn and run. Like, take the freaking burn. Spray this man and make sure you can see well enough. But make sure you cover your eyes at the same time. Like, cover your eyes, spray if you can. If you can't, close your eyes, spray and run. Like, that's the best thing you can do. But I'm going to take the taser. This should be fine for now. Time to make up for sleep that I've missed for the past 2 days. You slip out of your outside clothes and put on the pair of comfortable pajamas. The softness of the newly washed pajamas made you sleepier than before. You made your way to your bed and tucked yourself in a comfortable position before pulling the covers over your exhausted body. As you flick the lights off, you slowly close your eyes. Before long, you fell in a deep sleep, getting the well-deserved rest you've been hoping for. What a long day you had. Oh man, long day. What do I do now? Things would have been a lot easier if you weren't so easygoing about everything. How was I supposed to know I wasn't supposed to do that? I'm forced to use drastic measures now to even talk to them. Don't get me tangled in your affairs. Maybe next time, give me a heads up. This must be, I'm just going to use context clues. This might be Armand and Gaoyang talking. So that's why I'm kind of like using a neutral voice right now, but I don't know who it is. I didn't think you'd be that off-putting to them though. If I didn't, then things would be a lot worse right now. Fair. If you're done talking, then hurry up and help me move this. So mean. Just hurry up. We have no idea who that is. Day 3, morning. So I don't know if this is chapter 3, 11:40 a.m. Okay. I don't know if this is chapter 3 or day 3, but it's saying it's day 3. I don't know if they're together. Maybe I should do a little research. But I think I'm going to stop it right here. This was chapter 2, I guess we can say. So thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. We'll just call whatever happens in the next episode chapter 3. I saw on the person's page, and I hope this doesn't ruin the game when I pull this up. I have to pull up my each.io app. Some people ask me, how do I download these games? I go to each.io and go to their app. They have a app you can download. So, on their page, they have at the very bottom in the development log, indefinite hiatus, okay? So, chapter 4 progress report. I've decided to push back working and starting on chapter 4 for the Circus of Stars. I'm going to be going on an indefinite hiatus for the time being. Okay, so I'm not going to read the whole thing. There's a whole thing here. So if you want to know everything that the person said, please go to their each.io page, go down to the bottom to the development log, and click on the indefinite hiatus, okay? This person is taking a break, okay? So as far as I know, there's a chapter 3, and there won't be anything else until they come back. If they come back. Apparently it was 109 days ago that they posted this. So they may never come back to this. But either way, I still think that their game deserves a little attraction because the game is pretty good. In worst case scenario, we'll just enjoy what they have put out there, thank the creator, and move on. But yeah, as far as I know, this game is on a stop right now. And for now, there won't be anything coming after we do chapter 3. So I'm going to stop it right here. Thank you guys so much for joining. I do appreciate it. I'm sure the creator appreciates it. Don't just show love to my videos. We support small creators here. And out of respect for them, I would love it if, even if you didn't play the game, if you just saw me play something and you saw something that was a mistake on their end, not on my end, a mistake on their end, that they messed up, maybe a misspell of a word, maybe you want to tell them to add something or anything like that, maybe encourage them to come back to the game, please go to the description box below, click on the game thing, and the little, the blue thing that takes you to the game. My brain is fried today. Coffee does that to me. I don't know why I get these little brain fogs when I drink coffee. But go to the link, click on their game, and just leave a little comment and stuff. Sometimes people take a break from these games because they don't gain much attraction. They don't think people like their game. But when you start showing them like, hey, we love this game, we love this story, a lot of times people do come back to their games and be like, I didn't realize that a lot of people like it. But be respectful with it, because you never know what's going on in people's lives. A lot of us got a lot of stuff going on. I got stuff going on. I just keep it from y'all because I want y'all to have a good time when y'all with me. Y'all need to have fun with me. Y'all need to be worried about Voya's boo-hoo tragic stuff that be happening in her background. Y'all need to be worried about the story and growing the community. And how we do that? That's right. Like, comment, subscribe, share anywhere. I don't care where you share this. Share this everywhere. And with all that being said, I love you guys. I hope I made your day fantastic. And if not, I hope you have a better day next time. Peace and love. Stay safe out there, everybody. I love you guys. Bye-bye.